Hello everyone, how you guys doing this time zone? Well, there's not that much people here, but I really hope everyone's doing well, to be honest. Even if some folks are actually busy at the moment or at work. But I hope all y'all are doing well, and hope y'all is doing alright. Even if you're not doing well today or doing well, even if you have a good day or a bad day, always remind yourself it's another blessed day because of the Lord, of Jesus Christ. Because we could have been dead and gone, sleeping in the grave, but God gave us another day. He gave us one more day and one more opportunity to get right with Him. And we still thank the Lord for another day that He has made today. Even if things is not going right, even things I'm going through, always be reminded to thank Him, even as well. Continue praise and worship through your trials and tribulations. Just like chapter 5 of 1 Thessalonians, I think. It mentions that talks about that we should praise through our tribulations and through our trials. It doesn't seem like it, even how hard and how difficult it is. But God will actually strengthen us through our trials and tribulations. Just a reminder, it's not supposed to hurt us or put us down, but it's supposed to strengthen us, to shape us into a godly person, what Christ wants us to be. Not what the religion wants, on top of what the Lord wants. Because it doesn't seem like it at first, after the first few times, but that change will come at any time, at any moment. Anyway, let's actually get into more Mega Man X8.
Mega Man X.
But we do need to go back to Bamboo. Yeah, Bamboo Pandemonium. Because we do need to get the rare medals as well.
Mega Man X8.
But I actually do want to grind more medals first. Because I do want to at least to grind a little more medals. So I can get more the chips in the shop. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing as well. With the Icarus armor, it does have a Giga Crash attack. Just a heads up.
now. And also, one thing, there's also going to be a rare metal, and I'm seeing an Optic Sunflower stage that you'll be able to get the metal generators. So basically, each couple seconds, anytime you move, we actually generate metals. That you still get them anytime you move.
Good job.
I do want to get the prickle berry just in case. For the one part that's in Bamboo Pandemonium stage, we have to go to a platform that is full of rolling spikes, and that brings they're supposed to bring the right armor into the background. Also, super recovery for Axel because he does need some.
Roger. Here I come. Ready.
Yeah, thank goodness for X's. Icarus Buster. He does, and that's a little more damage. Yeah, I actually love it.
Oh, come on, dude. You kidding me?
Mega Man X8.
How? Because I don't want to just touch that part of the spikes. Because it's actually the one that's a little later on in the game. Because one thing, the prickle barrier is only used one time, and that's it. From anybody. Use it once, it's gone.
Here I come.
Yeah, use it once and it's gone.
Ready. I'll take care of it. Help me out. Leave it to me. Here I come.
Oh. Sometimes the right armors can be weird. It's actually easy like to stomp on them too. Just to get that out of the way. But sadly, you cannot regenerate your right armor's health. It sucks. Didn't meant to press Y, but oh well. Ooh. Actually, have to go down here, get Axel,
Transform.
and go roll down here. You get the rare medal.
Give me a hand. Leave it to me. Here I come. Let me help. Give me a hand. Leave it to me. Here I come.
Oh crap! I hate that. Because this one, you have to be really, you have to be really timing on this. Because that's one thing, you have to time so well like to get this right armor right over here. Or else you're gonna miss. Sucks. Because you have to, because there's actually some blocks you have to use the right armor to break.
start all over, dude. Because you only have one right armor that we can use. I mean, you can get the green one, but it could be picky. But we're not giving up. We got this. We are not giving up. It's so close. Just so close.
Let's do it. Ready.
I think with Bamboo Pandemonia's rare metal, it's just kind of awkward sometimes. But after a few times to get everything down, it's really not that bad. You gotta make sure you just like be quick on your fingers. Just gotta lock the heck in.
Now you're in for it. Go for it. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Got it right here. You can get to use the charge up crystal wall. Get the rare metal.
Here I come. Got this one. You got that.
Yeah, you just go right here, and you should also be getting the rare metal. What's the other metals on the way? Got it. That's all the metals and Bamboo Pandemonium stage. That's why you had to, that's why the reason why I had to take that prickle barrier for the ending part right there. Save here. Time for Optic Sunflower stage. But actually, I want to go back to Dark Mantis stage. 'Cause I actually did forgot one. Yeah, one rare metal there.
Here I come. Ready. Good luck. I'll take care of it. Give me a hand.
I was about to trying to get the grenade launcher for Axel, because his grenade launchers really pack a punch, like a lot.
Good luck. Here I come.
That's the one.
Let's switch. I'll take care of it.
Oh, hey Abraham, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Plus, I'm doing all right, dude. Hope everything's going well. I have to go back to. I'm also doing good. That's good, dude. Even if your day is not well, just remember that every day is a blessed day from the Lord.
Let's switch. I'll take care of it. Transform.
We have to go back to the Dark Mantis stage because I forgot one rare metal that's on here after you light up the room.
Give me a hand. Leave it to me.
Well, after passing this one. Yeah, I like Axel's blast grenade. I think it's blast grenade. It's basically a grenade launcher from Bamboo Pandemonium. It really packs a punch too. Oh crap! I went too far down.
Ready.
At least the room still lights up after you put it back on. It's nice.
was supposed to be a rare metal, unless I missed that. I went and check just in case. Yeah, I did miss it. It was back on the top ledge where where the spotlights used to be in that area. I really forgot all about that one. I found some amiibos a few days ago. I want to see what they do in Smash Bros. Ultimate. But I'm currently playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Oh, nice. I actually do have Sparking Zero on my PC. It's actually really fun when you actually add mods on there too. The reports of a Maverick attack have come in from the Central Winter Environment Center. So that's from Avalanche Yeti. Apparently, the path to the center has been completely blocked off with debris. No ordinary Reploid can get through to the center. Hurry, everyone. Get to the scene as soon as you can.
Roger. Ready.
Your mission this time is to destroy the debris blocking the path to the center. The debris is composed of ice walls that can be destroyed with right chaser shots. I mean, I think there's just basically no enemies around in this one. But actually, Abraham, to be honest, I actually never owned an amiibo at all. But I know some of my friends throughout the Wii U days since Smash 4 used to get amiibos. Oh, my phone scared me. I only have Mario and Luigi. Okay.
This Axel tried it.
Transform!
Go back up here. There should be a ledge, and that's required when you light up the room. Get to that top ledge. There's the rare metal. Let's bail. Actually, let's see what this metal. That's for Axel. That's the shield armor. And we can go back to Avalanche Yeti after we get Optic Sunflower. Because there is actually the ending part that's with the ice. It's blocking the path that's on the top part after the Ride Chaser section. That's at the end of the level, but it requires you have Optic Sunflower's weapon for some reason. So Optic Sunflower's gimmick is basically more like a training section for Maverick Hunters. And it usually depends on the time, how fast you defeat most of the enemies on one section.
Let's do it!
And we're going with X and Zero for this one. Especially it's going to be useful for Zero's D Glaver.
You have to clear each area in order to move on to the next one. Depending on your score, the next training session will be altered.
Because if you get the faster time, you can be able to go to the higher level. But if it's basically in the minimum time, it's at the middle. But if you die, actually, well before that. But if your time takes a long time, you have to go at the bottom. But it's actually note about this here, because when you're on the higher level, and if you die, you automatically go down to the lower section. Dropping the D-Glaver is really useful in this one because it's twice the size of Zero's Saber, especially with the move that you got from Dark Mantis for Zero. It's really useful in this one. We got 90. So we go to the top part. If I remember, I think it's usually one area. I think it's like in the middle part. I think it's like in the middle training section. I think you have to go down there. I think for a rare medal, if I'm correct. But we shall see. Next. That's why the deglaber is useful, especially this part.
Zero, can you hear me?
Oh, there's actually something up there.
Information.
So we needed Gravity Antonia's weapon for this one. And we had to adopt Light Castle.
X. I'll give these a try. They're Buster Parts H. Equip this part, and you'll gain the ability to perform new kinds of charge attacks. Equip this new ability and board the
So we got the arm parts for the Hermes armor. And that's one thing, the Hermes armor is also completed too.
I hope this
So with the arm parts for the Hermes armor, like I said, it basically shoots a 3-way charge shot. I guess okay, I'm not crazy about it, but I still love the Icarus armor arm parts better, in my opinion. Also, Abraham, thanks for the hydrate. Even with this session, don't die either, because even you die here outside of the section, outside of the room section, you still actually go down the level. Zero fell down after defeating it. Oh, Vile.
Why don't you just give up now and get it over with? The world as you know it? Mavericks? Kiss it all goodbye. Mayhem, doom, and destruction. That's what we were built for.
Okay.
You can't escape. You can't escape. You can't escape. Just getting started. Your turn. Run. You can't escape. Let's switch. Here I come.
Also, be careful with the crystals. They're basically spikes. Don't touch. No touchy. No touchy. But this part too is actually really useful for Axel as well with his grenade blaster, because it actually packs the punch. And there's a rare medal right here.
That's a rare medal. When you get back to
Also, one thing is as well. Well, you can actually fight Cutman if
that's from Mega Man 1 in this one. If I remember too, in the original PS2 release, you have to have a actually a save file that's from Mega Man X Command Mission to fight Cutman. And is it or I think you have to put the code in on the PS2. I think so, but I know in the 2006 PC version, or is it 2004 PC version, and especially on the X Legacy Collection, you have to put the code in on the title screen until you hear a chime sound when you start a new before you start a new file. They're coming up to Optic Sunflower. And there it is, Optic Sunflower. And yes, Optic Sunflower is also male, just a heads up.
X, since you've made it this far, you must have figured it out. You must have an inkling as to what we're after here.
You Mavericks, you're under Sigma's control, aren't you?
No one can control us. You old models cannot even begin to comprehend my masters, our greatness.
And Optic Sunflower is also weak against Bamboo Pandemonium's weapon. And the Optic Sunflower has to go around the room. And also, the thing will shoot out like a barrier as well. So watch out. I need the blast radius to do a little bit of health, but the green spitter or just the Bamboo Pandemonium's weapon itself will work. I'm saying when it's halfway, because I know in halfway it started with the overdrive move from Optic Sunflower. With that, Optic Sunflower actually sent out the satellite, so watch out for the lasers too. And I feel like the satellite is somewhat similar to the final weapon that's from X4. And there goes Optic Sunflower. That for X, we got the Shining Ray, got the Tenshuha, and then the Ray Gun. So Ray Gun is actually probably one of the best, well, I wouldn't say Axel's best weapon, but it's a good weapon to use if you want to grind for medals. That's my guess. And got another life tank right here. Also, cutscene.
There's no doubt in my mind now. This whole incident has Sigma written all over it. Where is he anyway?
It's obvious that Sigma's involved, but things are bound to be different this time. It doesn't seem as if he's controlling these new Mavericks like puppets. They all seem to be him.
Do you mean copies of Sigma?
I'm not sure. So far, all the sites attacked have been related to the Jacob Project. Huh? I'm picking up a transmission.
Sigma.
Sigma!
Long time no see.
just don't know when to quit, do you?
Don't worry, X. It'll all be over soon and we'll never have to meet again. All the primitive space development of your world now belongs to me.
What? Space?
That's right. Our future lies in the sky. Your old world has outlived its usefulness.
Maverick scum? What's your scheme this time?
Scheme? This is Providence. I'm merely ushering evolution along its natural path.
Evolution? So Sigma was really after the Jacob Project all along?
If you stop to think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Space development and the emergence of new generation Reploids aren't unrelated.
So, he's causing these new generation Reploids to go Maverick, huh? We can't let him get away with this.
Sigma's transmission was disrupted by the orbit of the satellite. This is lucky. The elevator is still functional, so we can use it to get to him.
Yeah, it seems Sigma is back at it again. 8 games in a row, he still is. Or 10 games you want to count for the extreme duology. Oh wait, I thought it said Hermes armor is complete, but I forgot there's actually the Dr. Light Castle that's in Avalanche Yetis. I forgot about that.
Roger. Got this one. Here I come.
Go for it. Zero and Axel.
Ready.
I actually do want to make sure.
Actually gonna die on this one. So I can get to that middle part. And for the rare metal. Oh, it got me to the lower part.
Got this one! Here I come!
Sorry, I just want to check. Now it had to be all higher ranks on the chart. Lock the heck in. Yeah, also Axel, he's really useful in this one with his blast grenades. Like really useful. I was getting ready to fall. I swear. Whew. Well, I do need to start over because I need to get all high ranks on it to actually get the last rare medal.
Got this one. Here I come.
We ain't giving up. We still got this. Also, feel free to ask questions you guys want to as well. We're still doing more. Actually, still doing more of Q&As by the end of this year. I just want to check to see how my stream's going. No, I just saw the ads, but that's all right. Sorry, I almost got a little too silly. $95. That's a new record. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Next. Usually this one when you're in the high rank, just blast these guys away. You're dead. Already. Careful spikes. Whew. Axel's really useful on this one. Like I said, he's useful with the blast grenade. There is the rare metal. Out the sunflower is done. I think that's the metal generator. Because anytime you move, you actually get some more metals.
Let's work together.
Yeah, I feel like it's grinding some metals.
Here we go.
Ready.
Never mind, it's actually a really powerful weapon. Yeah, but I said the laser blast is actually really good when it comes to grinding metals here from the mechanaloid. I do want to try to grind some metals too to actually get the chips from the lab. I just noticed that Axel doesn't roll in X8. Like, he doesn't actually roll just like how he did in X7. You press the dash button again. It kind of makes sense because that was more than when it comes to 3D platforming. It makes more sense to actually roll. Yeah, I'll just die and just repeat the process.
Ready.
You see how many medals of grind like that? Easy. Especially with the laser gun.
Ready.
You'll probably do one more time of grinding. Or a little bit more. Because I'm trying to get all the chips if I can. Are they humans in the power suit, or are they half robots? No, they're actually, no, they're robots. They're actually, because usually one thing, Mega Man X himself is not a Reploid, but he is a robot that set the base for Reploids, which is short for replica androids. Because before the events of Mega Man X, after Dr. Light's passed away, like another neuroscientist named Dr. Kane actually found X in his well, was say in his chamber when it found a recording of Dr. Light. When it's talking about that Mega Man X, or X for short, is actually the first robot to actually have free will and the ability to think. Which is usually doesn't make sense because classic Mega Man already has something like that, and also X is being I would say the third son of Dr. Light, because first one was Proto Man, second is classic Mega Man, and finally is Mega Man X, and also X is the last creation of Dr. Light. And when Dr. Kane actually found X, and you hear about even as well, they found the blueprints that's about robots actually thinking and also have free will. It actually set the basis to create other robots, and they're also known as Reploids, which is short for a replica android. Yeah, so basically they'd be robots that be able to feel, even to think. But the problem is too, even before the story, is that some robots that tend to turn rogue and turn evil, label them as Mavericks. So Maverick is just comes in many different ways that most of the replicas are labeled as. Mavericks can also be a expiration date that's in the robots that cause them to go rogue and cause destruction. Some is actually caused by viruses that overrides the system to turn them Maverick. Some actually portray the Maverick hunters, especially as well turn their back on them. Where you see the terms as well can be someone like, well, I wouldn't say a delinquent, but you see a level that they're corrupted. Not they actually became corrupted with power, with greed, even chaos and destruction. And that's the same thing for Zero. Zero is actually not a replica either, and he's also the last creation of Dr. Wily, the villain of the classic Mega Man. And one thing is too that Dr. Wily has been coming back every time, because after his death, and that's after the classic series, somehow his spirit still comes in different ways and different forms. Because one of the examples too is actually. That's probably in Mega Man X2 with Seragus, which is actually one of the X Hunters. With that in the Japanese version, it is mentioned his defeat that is defeat in when you fight him the second time in the X Hunter stage, and then he mentions the creation of Light, which could be basically Dr. Wily as a replica, if possible. Even what Sigma mentions the last of the Doctor's creations, and in the Japanese version in X2 of Sigma's defeat, it says Wily number, which is usually the thing that Zero is Wily number infinity, so it's basically the last creation and still goes on. And then if I'm correct, I'm trying to think what else. And then also in X4 that Zero kept having dreams and kept having dreams and visions of Dr. Wily. That's seen at the intro. They talk about his purpose, especially Wily's bitter rivalry against Light, which he kept having every time. And also one thing, Zero is known for being the successor of Base, Mega Man's rival in the classic series. And I'm trying to think what else with Zero and even with Dr. Wily. Also, Wily came back again in X5 when he actually was actually in team up with Sigma. And Sigma, when you actually battle him at the end of the game, mentions that it's talk about a certain someone that he knows all about Zero, which is basically Dr. Wily, but it's not his physical existence, but his spirit kept coming back for more. And trying to have Zero to go back to his true mission as being a Maverick. And it's also the one thing back in X4, Zero's the one who started the Maverick virus. Because when Sigma was actually a commander back in when there's a flashback in X4 when you play Zero's story, when you're about to fight Sigma, talks about the flashback that Sigma was actually a commander and is known as a red replica on the loose. And it's actually Zero going rogue and even as well destroy Sigma in battle. Not fully destroy him, but really knock him out so bad. And then when Zero's getting ready to finish off Sigma, it's usually a bug or the virus that contained inside Zero's gem, causing him to scream in agony. Allows Sigma to actually punch the gem. But somehow, after Sigma was actually really damaged, and especially as well after punching the gem, the virus actually transferred to Sigma, and then Sigma begins to slowly turn Maverick, which actually leads into Maverick Hunter X with the Deus Sigma OVA. And also as well that I'm trying to remember is that in X6 also X6 is also possible that Dr. Wily could probably be Isaac, one of the scientists in X6 that's worked with Gates and Hymax. When the second is that near the end of the game after Gates' defeat, I think it's like when you actually play as Zero, if I'm correct, I might be wrong. When you heard the voice after Isaac was shut down, it was mentioned that in the mentions that Zero, you are the strongest, which could possibly be Dr. Wily as well. This is a possibility. And after that, Wily never came back. Wily's spirit never came back either. But I know somewhat kind of mentions in X7 is by Snipe Anteater when you play as Zero. Before fighting him, it mentions his true mission, which is actually a callback that Zero's true mission is actually him as a Maverick, and especially trying to go after Mega Man X, which is somewhat close to with X5. If the space shuttle fails to stop the Eurasia colony, if it fails to stop the Eurasia colony, it will crash down to Earth, and especially as well, Zero will turn. It'll be a result of Zero turning Maverick, and actually known as Awakened Zero, which is Zero going back to his old self. I know it's a lot of rapping Abraham, but that's usually all there too when it comes to what's going on. But ever since the flashback of X4, Zero's no longer a Maverick, and Sigma became Maverick due to the virus that's from Dr. Wily that's actually contained in Zero's gem. What I remember 2 years ago, it said it was a result of a bug or something else like that. Oh, he does roll. Yeah, Axel does roll. Ow. Get the B fan. And get the shield armor for 0. And double barriers. Man, 18,000. But we want to go to Avalanche Yeti as well, because we do need to go back for it.
Roger. Let's do it. Ready.
Those little robots. Ow. I don't want to have any character die because I do need X for the Dr. Light capsule, even with Zero to cross over to the platform where the Dr. Light capsule is. Especially with X with the shiny ray from Optic Sunflower.
Here I come. Here I come.
We go to the first session with the aircraft or the airship. Ow. Thank goodness for the charge shot for X.
He's almost there. And there goes the boss. Plus the double jump, post recommend with 0 because you do need with the double jump.
Let's switch. Here I come. Your turn. Roger.
Get Shiny Ray, you melt with ice. And that's probably weird that Burn Rooster's weapon don't work on it. That's strange.
X. This time, I want you to try Head Parts H. This part will increase your weapon's charge speed when equipped. Equip this new ability.
Okay, now the Hermes armor is fully completed.
I hope this is the last time.
Let's switch. Here I come. Rakosen. Reset. Reset. Rakosen. Rakosen. Rakosen.
Yeah, because you have to use the weapon. You have to dash and use the weapon that's from Gigavolt. Yeah, Gigavolt Manowar.
Reset. Rakosen.
Ooh, got it. That's all the items, so that's a Avalanche Yeti. We got the Shock Absorber. That's for 0. Yeah, one thing is too, if you have a star that's on your save file, that means it's New Game Plus. That you already beat the game, and that you able to do New Game Plus. But actually, let's take a break while we at it. And see, because that's something I need to do more often. It's usually you're trying to do like an hour or a half an hour. You do like a break every time. Actually, to take a break every hour or every half an hour if possible. Until then, I will see you guys in 15 to 20 minutes.
I just jugged the band director. I got a brand new saxophone.
I'm back, guys. I hope everyone have a nice break. And that's something I need to start getting back doing more often. Usually take usually when it's like half an hour or an hour of streaming, take a break from it. I know we can go straight to the Jacob elevator, but I really do need to grind. Yeah, there's the Icarus armor right here, but we already. But I think that Hermes armor, that's the blue. But I actually love the Icarus armor more, to be honest.
Roger. Here I come. Ready. Buck, I'll be there. Leave it to me.
Yeah, with the foot parts, X to jump higher, plus he can hit enemies in the air with his head. He has a barrier around him, so he can actually hit them. Yeah, with the laser gun, you actually get that much already. Than your standard axle pistols. Let's go die here. Just repeat the process. I know it's gonna take a while, but patience.
Ready. Let's switch. I'll take that. Ready. Good luck. I'll be thick. Take this.
Yeah, I don't know if the health pickups actually refills your life tanks anymore, just like how it was in the previous 7. each slow step while you grind the metals. I know there's some ads, but I'll wait for you guys. It should be done now. Okay.
Ready. Good luck. I'll take care of it.
I know, I'm sorry it's taking a while, you guys. Nice, but I really do want to try to get all the chips for every character. And it requires a specific amount of chips, sadly. Let's see if we get a little bit more. I used the last chip. Recharge chip, to be exact. But that's alright. And that's how much we actually have. We got double barrier for X. And he's fully powered up. But actually, we should stop right here for the night. I know I'm thinking about grinding some more, but I'm actually going to do that off screen as well because I don't want to waste any more time around grinding medals, especially taking the entire stream to do so. But I would actually do off screen as well, just a heads up. And that we can just end it right here. Also get the raid message out, but I wonder who we can actually raid tonight. But I'd say thank you, Abraham, to stick around. Even if anybody's usually joins in, but they're usually busy with anything. I know I kept saying, but that's just a reminder too, because they may be busy with other things or something going on, especially as well lurking while others hear the audio of the stream. So let's see who we can raid tonight. We can raid my friend, my sister in Christ, Lark, because she's actually streaming at the moment. Anyway, guys, thank you guys stick around for the stream. So I'll probably stream again next week, but I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe next week, because usually I'm actually work until 4:30 at my job. Usually next week I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Saturday as well. Need to check the schedules as well. But anyway, guys, thanks for you guys stopping by my stream. I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless you all. May heaven smile upon you. Peace.